Hello family, hello friends, hello networkers, hello community. Jorge here with Avalos Cloud Native Technologies. Nexus for linking, Nexus for connecting, and that's the meaning of Nexus, linking, connecting. Okay, easy and simple from the Latin. October 22nd, 2024. Happy Tuesday. It's already noon. I'm not sure if you're drinking coffee, but I may need 2 or 3 more today because today is a Blueprints Day. Today is the day we make documentation, no learning, no creating content. It's just not the day for me. But you know what? That's the topic today about pushing and moving forward, about being in the makings. That's how I call it. They say if you build, they will come. So we build all the things. We work in many technologies, right? We basically build many clouds and multi-clouds, and we mix technologies on top of these multi-clouds, blockchain, AI, open source, and you name it, cybersecurity. So I'll tell you the story about this company, Nokia Point. This is where everything started 4 years ago. This company attracted a lot of hackers. I was one of them back then. And then eventually I became a cybersecurity guy. But this company rebranded into something new, and they call it Cloud Underground now. And that company attracted a lot of the military people. So now I've been talking to a lot of the military people in the IT cyberspace and the hackers. So we're mixing, and now the hackers are now like, we are a little bit different. We are like, we evaluate psychology. So myself, that's why I came out with personal branding, because I have my company, Elite Cloud Canada, but I'm not gonna be mixing my personal life, my findings, who I am, my belief, and all that stuff into the company. I'm gonna damage the reputation. And now I teach people how to do personal branding, how to open your own company, how to provide services, and we give people the opportunity to do consultancy work. So if you show us the skills, and not just any skills, you have to show us raw skills, the hardcore stuff. But that's exactly what we're learning today, the hardcore stuff, the stuff that people do not want to learn because it's hard. And we create our own software, applications, technologies, and that's what basically keeps me alive. It keeps me going. Why? Because it's unique. And now I'm mixing my life experience when it comes to politics, because the situation of my country, where I came from, I'm mixing science, I'm mixing psychology, I'm mixing technology, and then here I am, personal branding, so I can say anything I want. There's no policies. Jorge here, no presente, hola, hola, hola. And I'm happy to be me. I'm happy to be just express anything I want without having, I don't have to get in trouble, because I'm talking about me and my brand, my personal branding, sharing how you can make money, sharing how you could innovate your life, sharing how you can change your life, sharing how you can keep pushing every day. Because people ask me, is that easy? No, it's really, really, really really hard. But once you break the mind, right? Just like when you go to the gym, at the start it's difficult, right? And then it gets better and it gets better. You give up, you come back to the gym, you go back. That's how it works. Same for the mind, same for the learning, same for relationships, same for a lot of stuff. People just give up, right? So I'm here to tell you that it's possible, and I find ways for me to do, for me to hack your mind, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm hacking people's mind. Why I'm doing this? Because I need you to. I need you to come and do it with me. Why? Because I can't do it alone. But I'm not gonna train you to be hacking people's mind. I'm gonna train you to basically learn new technologies, and basically assign you exactly, or help you find yourself, right, in this space of technology. Because there is so many different areas between these technologies that I'm doing that I cannot do it alone. I'm not gonna learn all the AI by myself, or blockchain, or smart contracts, and cloud native, and cybersecurity is quite a lot. But unfortunately, I have a little bit of everything. I'm not an expert. I don't feel like I'm an expert on anything. But I'm gonna share how you can learn and understand different technologies and terminologies that can help you to get a job, landing a job, be your own entrepreneur, open a new business, and choose something that you really like. You can choose only one thing. You can choose many things. You can have a broad knowledge of many areas if you want to. You can get all that with me. I didn't have anyone like me in the past, so it was all me and I have a mentor that I met him 4 years ago, and he shares a lot of his stories. He's also a hacker. Then we became cybersecurity people. We don't work for secret environments, which I cannot disclose here. and we know it's difficult. It's difficult because you have to deal with people, you have to learn with different technologies and many different facts out there. But what we know is that we are different, right? We need to help you to be your own boss. We know that AI is here. AI is going to be smarter than you and me in 5 years, only 5 years. Then you combine that with blockchain technologies, which there's a shortage of skills out there in that area, so you can get a job pretty soon. You also mix that with open source, which is a lot of coding, a lot of infrastructure as code, but ChatGPT is there, so it can help you with a lot of stuff. But it is difficult. It is really difficult. But when you have a community who have experience in many areas, and especially life, we can help you to basically break it, discover you, and see who you are. It's as simple as that. Just try and discover. I don't like this, I like that, or let's see how easy you give up, or maybe what is that keep you alive in this area of technology. So, like I said before, you can be doing consultancy work with us in the future. You can be reselling our white labels, in-house apps, applications, software that we're gonna be doing with Cloud on the ground. And myself, I had the blockchain area for me to share the cloud native technologies, especially a career that we call platform engineering, which is a lot of cloud native. And why I'm doing this, because the platform engineer basically is the full stack, and without that, without the Kubernetes and the main layer, you cannot throw AI on top, you cannot throw blockchain technologies. So I came out with a solution that will basically help you in the long term when it comes to your career. Doesn't matter what you're doing, you still need the base layer. And that's exactly what I'm teaching. So you're gonna be learning public cloud by learning cloud native, and by learning cloud native, you're also learning open source and Linux tools. So it's just a way that I'm learning how to connect with people in psychology, technology, and make your journey way easier, right? By doing cool and amazing stuff with me. And I just came out with the idea of doing all the multi-cloud trainings, platforms on premise, public cloud, and even satellite systems involve connectivity. And this is just the beginning. It's a long road to go. We have to step up. AI is there. We don't know what's gonna happen. Tesla is already making 100 million cars a year. They're gonna be making 1 billion robots every year. I do not want to step back. Now I'm just like stronger than ever mentally. I'm in my zone. I do not want anyone to stop me. I don't want negativity around me. I don't want people criticizing what I'm doing. So any negativity that comes to my way is gone. Simple as that. Why? Because it takes a lot of time and effort for you to be this person. For someone who's sleeping all day, someone who doesn't know anything about how to break your body, like let's say sports. I play sports that's really hardcore sports. You know what? A lot of people that don't have that feeling. A lot of people don't have the feeling of making real good money. A lot of people don't have the feeling of being an immigrant. A lot of people don't have the feeling of basically respecting people, for example. A lot of people don't have the feeling of studying hardcore stuff. So when you mix all these things and psychology and science and politics and society, you're just built different, right? So I want to grab you and say, listen, who do you want to be? Where are you going? What experience you got? Do you feel this way? Do you feel that way? What is it that you like? I'm here to help you. So to be an entrepreneur, to be your own boss, to step out from the crowd and to say you can do it. You can do it. It's not a problem. It's just a matter of putting the time. It's sacrifice. You know what? Sometimes like today I'm tired. That's why I say today is a blueprint day, because I'm just gonna be doing documentation, and I'm just gonna be listening to music, copy and paste all my code that I pasted somewhere else, that I copied somewhere else, and then I'm gonna make it beautiful. And I like to listen to my lo-fis from Jordan Peterson. I like to listen to my podcast from David Goggins, and I can share a lot more with you in the community that I'm building, and that I'm basically prototyping. Is still, still everything is new, but there is no doubt that this makes me feel happy. This makes me feel like something to look forward every day, to be pushing every day. And I want you to basically follow along, because I need you. There is a lot of areas that I can assign you and do work with me. And you know what? The moment you go for an interview, you're hired. You're the unique guy, because you got the terminology, the vocabulary that a lot of people take 5, 10 years, 20 years to take. I'm gonna share that with you. I'm gonna tell you what is cloud agnostic, cloud computer, public cloud, private clouds, and all these different concepts that make sounds like zero trust and SOC, SIEM, that it doesn't make any sense to you. Well, I break technology apart, I break psychology apart, I break everything apart for you to come along and say, I think that I got it now. Well, I'm gonna start my day with music. Maybe I'm gonna go for a bike ride later on because it's just one of those days. It's already 6 hours for me. But do I wanna do it? Do I wanna have the same life? Do I wanna keep the same routine? Well, it's not about the money. It is about freedom for me. If I have my freedom, I'm happy. If I have my freedom, I can run every day, day and night at any time. I can travel any day. I can just do whatever I want every day. And like I said before, it's not about the money. It's freedom. The freedom. Even if I have freedom, I'll be learning, right? Because it's good for my mind. It makes me feel happy. I'll be probably just learning AI every day. AI, training libraries, machine learning, deep learning, all that stuff. So what I'm gonna do now, because I have to push and tire, and it is what it is, right? And you who may complain, oh, that guy is crazy. You don't know what it takes. You also don't know the feeling. How can you compare with me when, you know what, you never broke anything, right? Probably not. You didn't break the law before. You didn't break your body. You didn't break your mind. You haven't accomplished anything hard, right? You only want the easy stuff. So step away from me. Don't take me away from my son. You're in a different area. I'm here. You're over there. And it's all good. You know, respect you. Respect me. But you know what? You got to keep these people away because right now, this is different times. This is no 1980s. This is no 1990s. You know, AI is going to be smarter than all of us in 5 years. So what's going to happen? Do you have a system for jobs, for income, for food and all that? I don't think so. Things are not looking really promising. Plus, we know what's happening out there. You've seen it for yourself. I'm not going to talk about it. But this is life experience here. Let me share psychology with you. Let me share with you hard work. Let me share with you tips, the stuff that I face in myself. And we know that for IT people, information and technology, people in cyber, they don't talk about it. They don't talk about it because, you know, they're so busy. They gotta go home, the family, works, learning, all that. A lot of those people and many companies that I worked before are depressed. Depression everywhere. This is depression. We know the numbers, how much money countries, especially Canada, is spending mental health services. A lot. So I don't need, this is not a lie. The stats are there about money, mental health, everything, any data you can think of. It's not me. Just look it up for yourself, okay? But the truth is that you could be different. You could build something for you and your family and your loved ones and for yourself. Just to step aside and do the work, whether it's your relationship, your work, your body, do the work. I know it's hard. You know what? But surrounding yourself with the right people, the right mindsets, people who can help you, give you tips, not just the everyday stuff. Oh, you gotta sleep well. Oh, this. Just people just repeat what they hear, but they never experience any of that sometimes, right? They live day by day with nonsense, stupid stuff that don't make any sense. I want to be free. That's my goal. I want to be whatever I want with my time. So I'm gonna play some music to pump my energy and to take some dopamine. I'm looking dopamine right now. And once I get it, after some music, you know what? I'm ready for another 6 hours. And maybe some fun tonight. Cheers. Let me play some music. Let's go. All right. We gotta work. I like this song. And then I get a little bit high after some music, and then it's sunny outside, maybe some workout, and then I'll be set for the day. Tremendo culazo, tremenda bandida, tremendo culazo, tremendo bandida, tremendo culazo. I know. Que no lo sepa su flaco, tremenda bandida, tremendo culazo, tremenda bandida, tremendo culazo, tremenda. Que no lo sepa su flaco. Ahora que tú y yo estamos solos, vamos a matar las ganas de camino para la disco y terminamos en mi cama. Ahora que Remember, this is personal branding. You could do whatever you want. You could be whoever you want and be free. Because right now,